Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Token Games Podcast. I'm your host and sometimes referee, Zach Stat Pearson. Today I'm joined by Pika Mitsu, Marshall May 369, Damn He Fine, and of course, Officer Ish from the era of 9001.
From the future.
Where did you drop the topics, Matt? Like where, as in what section?
Page, scroll up.
Oh, yeah, I just had to scroll up. Whoops. All right, our topics are the Federal Trade Commission is cracking down on every single company, but more specifically, video game console developers for their illegal warranty violation notifications on their devices, to the point of potentially bringing up legal charges, as it is a felony, of course. Do you think the video game industry is going to comply or try to snake their way around it? How or why? Our second topic is 14 states and 5 countries so far have openly acknowledged and attempted to let the video game industry know. Whoops, I dropped my phone. It depends. It needs to alter and fix its problems in regards to loot boxes because it's basically gambling. The only difference being there is no real world item given, only digital. Electronic Arts and, if memory serves, Microsoft are still trying to say it's not gambling. Third topic, Marvel Phase 4 crossover potential. I'm going to go through some scenarios of what could possibly be brought into the MCU, and I want you guys to tell me what you think this will contain. No spoilers, however. Hypothetically speaking. But first, we're going to throw all the questions in line order to Pika Mitsu. So, Pika, topics 1 through 4, or 3, have at it.
Okay, first topic. They're going to sneak their way around things somehow. The little warranty stickers on consoles saying, oh, if it breaks, you're going to void your console, and it's going to get repaired, blah, 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 etc., so on and so forth. Those things get ripped on fucking accident so much, it's not even funny. They just really need to take sticks out of their asses, and it being, like, legal charges being brought up as a felony, just for this, people need to calm the fuck down.
Hold on. Just a bit of an update. That law was there before the gaming industry. 1975 is when it went enacted.
Good mother of God.
It's called the right to repair.
Goddamn. Alright, well, they just need to get their shit together. So, topic number 2. Loot boxes. We talked about this in an earlier podcast.
Dude, we've talked about it at least 10 times. It's not going to change. I hate to say it.
They're just trying to fight against something that's like, hey, it's not gambling if we do this, this, this. Bitch, if you put money into something and the results are randomized with certain odds that mostly favor the house, even if you do tell people the odds, it's still going to be fucking gambling. Because you don't know what's going to pop out. Unless there's a specific pattern that says, okay, you're putting money in, this will come out first, this will come out second, etc., so on and so forth. It's fucking gambling. Gambling is taking a risk on getting something when you don't know what is going to come out. So it's fucking gambling. Now, as far as countries trying to ban it and stuff, I mean, yeah, they don't.
Some have already succeeded.
What?
I said some have already succeeded.
Yeah, some have succeeded, trying to keep their kids from blowing hundreds of dollars of their parents' money or getting into fucking a bad habit of gambling in the first place. It's just really, really, really bad, really bad. But they do need to calm it down to a point, maybe even age restricted, to be honest. Like, the last ditch effort I could see them trying before it just starts like getting closed off everywhere is like age restricting the purchase of loot crates. Like, make it either 18 and up or 21 and up. So we know that you're responsible and you're not just taking your mommy or pappy's credit card and just buying random online shit.
Okay. Now, do you think they're going to try to find a way to weasel their way around it or accept it?
They've already tried. And things are going well for him. So I don't really see any other way to fucking get around this unless it's, the point that I just mentioned. Fucking age restricting it.
Interesting. All right, go down the list.
Alright. Well, peace out, guys. Talk to you later.
No, you forgot one. There's one question left, bro.
What? Crossover potential stuff?
Yeah, what do you think, since they said they don't know what form the Phase 4 will all take, what do you think that they might do besides a movie or start putting in movies? Without spoiling, if possible.
Crossover potential? What would cross over with the Marvel Universe?
Or what within the Marvel Universe would cross over with itself.
Avengers versus X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men get revenge for, hey, why the fuck aren't we in these movies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds kind of half-assed, but that's really funny and fucked up. Classic Pika.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, if you got to be somewhere, man, I appreciate you coming in, even if it's for a little bit.
Yep.
God damn, we really do go through those questions faster when we go down the line instead of different people at a time. Well, let's try to keep the momentum. Officer, if you be so kind, please give us your opinion on topics 1 through 3.
Well, let's see here. Topic 1. Of course, you're going to find Snake around it. I mean, really. There was no question. As for how, unfortunately, I'm not really versed in the specifics of that. So, they're probably just going to continue doing as they have been and try and delay any progress of legislation by throwing their lobbyists at it. I wonder, as I have a little mental image of like EA throwing like hundreds of lobbyists at a problem like Zap Brannigan or something. The lobbyists continue to fail, but serve to delay progress. Let's see here. Topic 2. Oh wait, no, that was concept developers. Sure. Well, the same thing still applies. They're going to try and delay as much as they can, and they may even get support from other areas too. I mean, again, back to one. They might even get support from other areas of the tech world as well, depending. At least, if they all want to keep on this gravy train sometime. Alright, now topic 2. Loot boxes. At this point, they're going to have to comply. They're just going to have to, straight up. It's too much of a controversy right now, and EA ruined it for everyone. Which, again, thanks for that, EA. Really. I'm saying this completely genuinely. I'm not saying this trollingly. Legitimately. Thank you very much, EA, for doing it.
You want to hear something else that's genuinely funny?
Mm-hmm.
Tatsumi Kimishima, the temporary president for Nintendo, does not play video games, has not played video games, did a better job of running Nintendo, pulling it out of the fire, and whatnot. While EA has constantly been run since after the original president left by motherfuckers, CEOs who don't play video games, and he goes and fucks up so bad he ruins it for almost everybody else in the entire industry. That is so funny.
Yo. Let's see here. Topic 3. Crossover potential. there's going to be some X-Men. Though, it might not even be crossovers. They might just straight up go into making X-Men movies with, their whole, oh, hey, we have these other characters too, making, like, maybe cameo appearance. Maybe, I don't know, Scarlet Witch. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't think they're going to get into crossovers quite yet.
Well, I'd like to thank you for hypothetically molesting my dreams.
Sorry.
All right, Dre, your turn.
Oh, okay. See here. Topic 1. I'm kind of confused about it because
Would you like a better explanation?
The whole issue is. Hold on a second. What did you say?
Would you like a better explanation?
Yes.
Okay. And this is super simplified. FTC is the federal government's arm of regulation and making sure that, products imported or sold via importation first, comply with American legality standards or whatever else the government is deemed necessary. One of those things that's been in constant violation is the game corporations, more specifically the council makers. See, there's this law called the right to repair, which is exactly what it sounds like. No company can legally stop you from having the shit that you want fixed, even if it's by someone who necessarily isn't licensed, and hold it or use it against you. They're doing that when they tell you, if you open our shit up, it's void. So they were putting on these void warranty stickers after the federal government, or more specifically the Federal Trade Commission, told them, bitch, cut that shit out, it's illegal. This law, which goes back into 75, so even before gaming was a thing really, or rather, it was everywhere, they had been told, bitch, cut that shit out. And they didn't. They even went through the terms of service for every single person, every single company's corporation on repairs or technical issues, and noted they were still trying this bullshit. So now it's to the point where they're going to potentially get the actual police involved, and they're going to file charges on behalf of the government. Now the question is, do you think they're going to comply or continue to try to snake their way around this law? How or why?
Okay, well, if you explain everything, now I'm getting the mentality of, okay, they're going to try to snake their way into this whole policy and try to send people to jail for bullshit ass charges that were not even in effect. I mean, yeah, they were in effect, until, what was it, the 70s, you said?
1975.
Okay, so basically, let me get this straight. The police are going to be sending people to jail for basically removing void stickers off consoles.
No, they're going to send the council makers to jail for having those stickers there in the first place.
Well, that's retarded. And the only reason I'm saying that's retarded is because, well, quite frankly, I really don't even see what the issue is.
Holy fucking shit. All right, I'm going to try this one more time. If I can't get it, Matt, you give it a shot. Look, no one can tell you in this country that you can legally, or no one can tell you in this country that if you fix something you bought from them, that they can press charges, seek legal action against you, or bar you or punish you for getting it repaired, not by them. You can go and get a TV repaired by a technician instead of having it go back to the corporation. No problem. video game industry decided to say, oh, fuck these laws that have been around since the 70s, if not longer in some places. And decided to tell people, we're not going to issue out any material to anybody who breaks our shit or who fucked up our shit, even if you modified the shit. In fact, if you modified it, and we can prove it with the voiding of our warranty sticker, we're going to make you pay for something brand new, even though you shouldn't fucking have to, because any other device you own, you can go get repaired by anybody who's got licensing or training. Some states are even trying to get them to set it up to where they can legally or have to legally allow people to purchase supply parts for their shit in case it breaks.
Okay, that's bad because there will
Jesus.
be some that the people. Okay, let's say that hypothetically speaking, your PS4 breaks down, and there's like just some slight parts that you need for the PS4 to get repaired. Sony doesn't have it, and you can't take it to like anybody to repair it.
Sony has it. No one else in the free market has it.
Okay, but that's just BS now because that's
Exactly.
total BS. Because at this point, it's just like, okay, it breaks, so basically I have to pay for a brand new a PS4 that might just break down once again. So what? I mean, it's really just stupid and irrelevant at this point. But
Thank you. I'm actually a victim of that. I've never mentioned it, but I'm gonna let you finish before I get into it.
Okay. Well, quick side note: you were a victim of that.
Yes,
I know it was with Alienware.
the PS3.
Okay, well,
Remember, I went through 3 of them
Yeah.
in 1 year.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's really just that's really messed up. That's really messed up. I'm not even really sure if I even have a solution to that. But as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, it's just absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid at this point. And for you to even, have a PS4 and if it breaks down and there's no way you can get it repaired, you have to buy a brand new one on top of that. It just...
Now, here's just a recap, because I know it's been, almost 10 years. All right.
Yeah.
We all know the original PS3 came out the gate defective, and they even knew it was going to be defective because those jackasses just decided, we want our system to come out before the 360. Because they both took their shit to the same place, IBM. Now, here's the thing. I shit you not. I got one that had already been repaired after my initial one crapped out. Because they told me, okay, if I get a new one, this one is going to basically not be able to play PS3 games, but you're going to be fine. That one crapped out. But instead of actually doing something, what I did was, instead of getting a new one, what I did was I called Sony up. They told me, did you void your warranty? Did you try to tamper it? Did you go inside of it? No, mother. I've been a nice guy, mother. I sent it back to them. And for $149, they lied to me about fixing it and just sent me out a new one and wiped all my data. Now, that one makes it all the way to 2011 and down into Florida. And yes, I kept it out of the sun. Then it craps out completely. Apparently, it was a fan issue and the shit was actually not cooling off the system good enough, so it was melting and fusing parts of the board and the plastic. It was basically dead. Here's the thing though, I take it to a repair shop this time and I say, look, I don't care about the warranty being voided. And he told me, good, I used to repair these things. I know exactly how they do shit. I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, yeah, this thing isn't even fixable. They were going to send you a new one, I promise. It was like, holy shit. So, now I say, fuck it. And I go and get the new model of PS3. The one that's like refined and distilled, not just a really light piece of shit, cheap plastic, like the very final version, but the one right before it. The penultimate PS3 is what I like to call it. The one where it had clicky buttons and shit. That one did not crap out on me. But in order to get through that one, I gave Sony my money to fix shit twice.
Mm.
It's fucking. It was just fucking.
Asinine.
Yeah, that's my favorite one to use, but I just wish I had a more fucked up one that I could use. But yeah, that's what happened to me. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to continue to the next topic because. Man. I don't think I don't think either Sony, Microsoft, or even Nintendo at this point can even give us a proper answer for that whole, void warranty thing. So I'm just gonna move on. Let's see here. Topic 2. Give me a moment here. Oh, the whole gambling thing. Well, like what Pikamitsu said, gambling is gambling. You're basically just putting your money into an item that you really want, and if it doesn't seem like you're going to get the actual item, and you lose that plus your money, it's considered gambling. At this point, I don't even see why Microsoft is getting their hands onto this. But then again, they're trying to get their money the best way possible because apparently their sales with, the Xbox One ain't doing so well, among other things. So, with that being said, not really sure. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just not really sure what they're trying to accomplish here. It just seems like Electronic Arts and Microsoft are just money hungry at this point. They are going to try some snake stuff. It seems like Electronic Arts at this point has always been known for backstabbing people or just sneaking things through the back door, per se.
Ha! Ha ha!
That was awful, but hilarious.
Yeah, so with that being said, on to topic 3. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure this was already explained. Let's see here. X-Men versus Avengers is a possibility.
Oh, my dick is hard.
No one wants to know that. Only but a redhead, but okay. Let's see here. Jeez. I really can't even think of another crossover other than that.
You know, it doesn't just have to be movie shit.
Well, let's see here.
DC versus Marvel. Go!
No. Fuck no.
That's not
DC is so fucked up, they would find a way to ruin that movie.
True.
I was gonna say Deadpool versus DC, but
Baracos.
Nah.
He can only do so much. Let's see here. Wow. I'm pretty sure this hasn't happened any time. But let's see here.
Baracos.
I'm gonna say
Nah, Baracos, right?
X-Men versus
No marinara.
I want to say
Oh, I thought that's what it
Shield.
was called. But yeah, no tomato sauce, paste, whatever.
Do I really want to say that?
Yeah, unless you have like some non-tomato alternative that I'm not aware of.
Nah.
They already did Civil War.
I didn't even know y'all could do that. Garlic and olive oil, please.
Both times, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they did both times. Hmm.
That's it.
Uh, I would like for Punisher to be involved with the Avengers, but
uh,
okay, I have no idea why you're laughing, but okay.
there's already a Punisher Avengers movie. It doesn't suck, but I think that's the best you're gonna get.
Mm. Or wait a minute, actually, yeah, Blade and Ghost Rider should really team up.
That'd be
They
kind of
haven't
cool.
already. Yeah, if they haven't already,
Yeah, go
Blade and Ghost Rider. Yeah, the current version, the one with
Oh,
what's
that's
that
fine.
guy's
I gotta
name?
get mine drawn in
But
a few
he's the
days
one
too.
from the Agents of Shield TV series. That one. That would be pretty cool.
Well, most of the time, including today, it's
Yeah,
one
that's
B
pretty much
because
it.
whoever moved in
Oh,
there, they brought us some
man,
type of sound
the
system.
Secret
in there.
Invasion with the
And
scroll.
they didn't
That
really
is
cut off their
fire.
music till about 3 minutes ago. It's Unit 1B in the 3134 building. But most of the time, with noise complaints at
That'd be
night or
kind
early
of
in the
cool.
morning and police get involved, it's always
Oh, the
2A.
Century
They knock
needs
on
to
my
make an
door, think it's
appearance
1A, and I
already.
told them, no, you want 2A.
Needs to make an appearance.
All right, appreciate it. Sorry about that. Tried to dip
Well,
out to the bathroom. Continue.
no, it's cool. I just said that Century needs to make an appearance.
That would be
Uh,
scary and so fucking cool.
Hey, as long as they have the right actor for it, I'm all for it. Oh, Secret Invasion with the whole Scrolls project.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that would be so cool.
And okay, I'm pretty sure Deadpool 2 is going to be successful, but they should already have a Cable and Deadpool movie after that.
I think they already
But
do. Oh, by the way, hey, did I tell you Black Widow's finally getting her own movie?
Whoa, really? Huh.
oh no, I didn't know that. No.
It only took forever.
Oh, and if Venom does really good, we need to see Maximum Carnage as a movie.
Well, that brings the next question. Who actually owns Carnage? Because I don't think Fox has Carnage. But then again, it won't matter by then because Disney and Fox will have merged.
Yeah, it won't matter about them because Marvel will have taken all of them.
Disney is assimilating.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Marvel has rights to Carnage at this point. That's just my opinion.
Well, they have rights to all their shit in some way, shape, or form. It's just a matter of who got it for the big screen.
Still Marvel at this point.
No, it's up in the air.
Oh, really? Crap. Well, Disney might as well just take it. They're
No,
taking everything else.
technically, I think they did. But like I said with the merger, we talked about this, I think, like 7 months ago. The government got to go and look through and make sure there's no illegality or funny business. And then, they're going to give it to Disney all in one whole. But if there is some funny business, who knows what could fucking happen.
Mm. Oh, and there's was this idea that I had, but I don't know how concrete it's gonna be.
Go ahead.
You take Marvel's deadliest assassins, put them in a group, and then take it from there.
X-Force.
I'm thinking of the selected people I was talking about was Blade, Wolverine, Elektra, Psylocke. I want to say Crable, but I'm not sure.
A good 70% of those people were also on X-Force.
Okay, well, never mind.
No, I'm just saying, you not that far off.
I'm not, but if it's already been done, it's like okay. It's
But
just
not as a
not
movie though.
time.
That's the best part.
Well, see, here's the thing. When they all come together and form a group, I'm pretty sure Nick Fury's gonna have something to do with it because they're gonna be like, oh, we think that, or Nick Fury's gonna be like, hey, I think that you guys are the best chances of executing a mission. Have at it. But then they're just not gonna work together. It's just gonna be like all chaos.
Oh, dude,
They still gonna get the
that's
job
like
done,
every
they're just not gonna like each
fucking
other.
first superhero crossover movie. They have to hate each other just so we can see them hit each other. Especially if they throw in Deadpool.
True. But then again, they'll still get the job done.
It's Deadpool. It's never a guarantee. It's never a guarantee. But that's what makes it funny.
Mm.
Okay, with that being said, I guess that just leaves me.
Yeah.
All right. First topic. The Federal Trade Commission is cracking down on every single company, but more specifically video game consoles, for the shit they're doing with their void warranty sticker for tampering with their shit. Let me tell you exactly how I feel about that. They fucking wrong. But this is a very sensitive issue because different companies could know different things. Nintendo is a Japanese company. At its heart, it will stay a Japanese company. They don't even do, as I've said before, their own physical distribution of their games and a lot of their products in this country. They could have done that just because a lawyer, a legal department person suggested it. Okay? So they could have just been saying, I don't know nothing. However, the American department has to know shit. They have to know what is and isn't going on because first off, the FTC ain't mailing Japan, they mailing America's office. Now in the case of Microsoft, fuck you, you know better. I don't even know why the fuck you try that. You make computers and you make operating systems. They got billions of dollars at their back. I'm pretty sure they know damn well what they should and should not or can and cannot be doing. But they said fuck it because probably they saw somebody else do it. Oh shit. As I was saying, my biggest problem is that Nintendo can use the excuse we didn't know no better a long time ago. Now, obviously, the FTC probably didn't send this information to their Japanese branch. They probably sent it to the English-speaking American branch. So it got ignored or swept under the rug by somebody. And it just stayed that way, which is fucked up. But they don't get that much of a pass with me. You're the oldest player right now. You're the oldest player. So if you try to be sneaky and dodge shit, it could be a simple case of monkey see, monkey do. Microsoft know better, but monkey see, monkey do. Oh, shit. Hello? Oh, it's perfectly fine. West Marquette Road. Yes, 1 beta is the one that usually has a sound system, and 2 alpha is the one that's get the random police calls and interventions at night and shit. Just so you know. 3134 West Marquette Road, apartment 1B. One is in Bob. Are you serious? Hold on. I'm about to open my door.
Not thinking.
You hear that, right?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
He sounded almost surprised / excited.
Yes, he did.
Oh, this is gonna be
Very intriguing.
Okay, well, if you need any help, just knock. Alright. This has definitely been a podcast for the history books. Guess what I just found out?
Ooh.
My neighbors in 1B, the ones I told you about, magically always play music with a long ass sound system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be my neighbors.
What?
Mm-hmm. They are not even supposed to be here. And,
Really?
and they're playing music loud as fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But let's get back on topic. Oh, I'm gonna have me a field day. I want to try to get this done for my food get in, cause I started recording all the footage earlier, so now I can just drag and drop shit after I do noise cancellation shit on the audio, which will hopefully erase their background shit. Yeah. So they were doing monkey see, monkey do. Now Sony, on the other hand, I feel like Sony said they got so much money they could pay somebody and bribe somebody and so they never gave a fuck. Even though they got hit the hardest by the modification shit. Because modifications really didn't start till the PS2. Physical modifications. Everything else was just second, third hand repair. Now, obviously, there's some benefits to doing this shit. The benefit being, if people think that they can't get their shit fixed officially through traditional channels, Best Buy, Geek Squad, a technician, they're going to send it back to you. And then you can charge a stupid ass fee to fix something that might cost you maybe $5 to fix and charge a triple digit amount of money. Which is very, 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 very fucking common. Right? Now, so there's money in it. And as far as ways to snake out of it, lobbyists. But I don't think lobbyists are going to work because right now, video game industry ain't looking too good in the government's eyes. So if you're a lobbyist, even though they already know you a snake, they're going to treat you like a shitty snake, a dirty snake. Let's be honest. Tobacco lobbyists and cigarette lobbyists have about as much respect in politics and are loved as much as anything that comes out of Trump's mouth. Just pick it. And people hate it. He could say, I cured cancer, and people would still say, fuck you, you should still get it. Like, Trump is just... But yeah, that's how they're viewed right now. They potentially, a really infamous company or shitty lobbyist representing an infamous company could destroy someone's career instead of building it. So, it could go either way. But yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to bribe their way out of this shit. They're going to have to comply because literally the world is going to watch them. They can't do the behind closed doors shit anymore. It's 2018. Everybody got the internet. All right, second topic. 14 states and 5 countries so far have openly acknowledged an attempt to let the video game industry know it needs to alter and fix its problem in regards to loot boxes, blah, 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 blah. We've talked about this at least 5-6 times. So, let me just make it extremely, 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 extremely clear. Game industry, let it go. EA fucked you. So for the first time ever, besides their customers, EA fucked someone else. And it just happened to be you. So here's what you do. Don't fuck with EA. Don't help them do shit. Fuck them. Just fuck them. And on top of them, continuously being a pariah or just not respected for, a decade now? If not longer? They need to use other methods. There's plenty of other ways. I hate to say it, but we used to say there'll never be anything worse than microtransaction. This shit's annoying. We learned our lesson. Let's go back to microtransactions. Just give me something that's going to cost me a penny that I can buy constantly or keep making cosmetic changes like outfits. Dead or Alive 5 is the second or first most successful fighting game, not because of the quality, but because of the constant creation of outfits. So, let's be real. If it works and it don't fuck the game up and you still have to make a good game first, don't fix it. You are not going to reinvent the wheel overnight. Or if at all. Just refine it. Shit. That's what I got to say about that one. If they don't, you know what? Ban them. Keep making them alter their games. Have a version that doesn't have gambling shit, and then have versions that do have gambling shit. Because, let's be honest, they love money. It's just a matter of how much do they love money. Do they love it enough to lose fans? All right, final topic. Phase 4 and what I think could possibly happen without mentioning any shit that happens in Avengers and, excuse me, any Marvel movies that came out recently. So here's what I'm thinking. I want animated shows. Unfortunately, Deadpool got canceled. God rest his soul. I want animated shows that can fill in the gaps in between what happens in between the major events. They don't have to be big, long, giant seasons. It doesn't have to be a bunch of different TV shows. In fact, they can make it one season's about one character, the next season about another character, and something like that. A rotating main cast list. You know? Obviously, they're not going to do that, though. But if they're going to divide it up into shows, that's what I want to see. And you can't shoehorn them on a Disney Channel show. Put them on Adult Swim. Put them on a midnight hour on some place like Comedy Central. There's ways to do this shit. Wolverine is well known in the comic book industry for having one of the highest intended kill counts in all of Marveldom. One of the highest. Not once have I ever seen him kill somebody in a television show. Well, actually, no. The first time and only time I saw him kill someone in a television show was in 2011, and it was only in one episode. Wolverine as a character is, I think, almost 50 fucking years old. No. I think he's like 38, 39 years old. So realistically, I want them to do that because here's the thing. If you remember based on what happened at the end of a certain Civil War movie with Marvel, the band broke up, and the first question I was, well, what the fuck are they all doing? Because at the end of the movie, we only saw what three characters were doing. T'Challa, King of Wakanda. That guy that killed his dad. And Captain America. So that means we got like over about a dozen people unaccounted for who could possibly have interesting stories. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is only going to last so long. It's only going to last so long until you have to blend in the literal sense. We could have somebody like Maria Hill have an incident that ends up in Harlem, New York, and then we go and get Power Man and Iron Fist. And they say, we'll do it before a price because S.H.I.E.L.D. got a lot of money. And that's what they are, the heroes for hire in Marvel Comics. And then they think they take care of the threat, or they don't take care of the threat fully. So then what happens is fucking, they end up needing or having to get some help. And guess who also happens to live in New York City besides every other Marvel superhero? Motherfucking Charles Xavier. Oh, you need help, heroes for hire? Okay. Why don't you go grab my homie Wolverine real quick? This is something he's kind of used to. You know what? Take Gambit while you at it too. You might make a mess. I want them to start blending shit in on the lower scale. So that way it can be more natural and we don't have to spend as much time and energy devoting to them on the big screen. I know that sounds weird from the guy who wants everyone to get a movie, but here's the thing. I know it's not going to happen. Not everyone's going to get a personal movie. Some people have to build up their popularity first. Or either some people, they have to take a risk on T'Challa, King of Wakanda. And then there are situations where we want to see them, but you have to build a story around them, but you don't have time. Well, they got time now. Phase 4 is completely undecided. Yes, they have some things planned, but not everything is set in stone yet. They can go and evolve. They can go beyond and break their own limits. And then we can all sit back and watch and laugh at DC. So, yeah, that's what I want. Why is Blade getting the shaft? Why can't Blade have a Netflix show that talks about where he's been? And then at the end of the first season, Nick Fury just follows him or finds him or some shit. Like, it would be so beautiful. I would love to live in that world.
So Nick,
Say again?
you said Nick Fury follows who?
Yeah, Nick Fury follows and hunts down Blade because there's some type of supernatural threat that no one can figure out. Like, dude, when Dracula shows up, that's usually almost like a whole entire team event. Everybody steps in, not just the X-Men. And also, that's a good story right there. Yo, you know Dracula tried to kidnap Storm and get him to marry her?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many things you can do. And then always the X factor of Deadpool. So, yeah, that's what I want. I want the blending of characters into each other. And then if I can't get that, just give me a Power Rangers X-Men crossover. Come on, man. We already got a DC Justice League Power Rangers crossover that everyone liked. And they even implied they might have a sequel because it did so good. They had to reprint that shit. It took me almost 2.5 months after I bought that book to get the book, which I got like 3 days ago.
Oh yeah, the same book I got.
Yeah, well, I wanted it for myself.
It's cool.
Yeah, or then, you know what? Do one better. Marvel vs. Capcom, the movie. The X-Men universe, or rather the Marvel universe, gets stuck inside of the video game world, and they know it's a fighting game, and it's Mojo's fault, because that's what Mojo does. Mojo warps reality or learns to manipulate the laws of reality so he can create entertainment for a group of aliens that pay him money to do it. It's so easy. It writes itself. Every situation can happen.
Yes.
They already had, light spoilers for a different non-Marvel movie, in Ready Player One, they already had Tracer and Ryu and a Mega Godzilla and a Gundam in the same fucking movie. It's not impossible. The only limit in this day and age is a wallet and an imagination. But with that being said, I'm going to bring this episode to a close. I've been Zach Pearson, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and if you'll excuse me, I have to go hunt some monsters in Monster Hunter.